I'm so thankful for a lot of reasons that we're in the generation that we're in. There's a lot of things to be excited about. I know I get down on the generation from a game standpoint because, obviously games have kind of taken a step back, in my opinion, for various reasons. But this isn't necessarily about that. This is more about kind of what's going on with not having a static console for a change. And I love that. It's just something that, as a fan of gaming, it makes me happy that we have options and we have choices, and these things are becoming more and more prevalent as we go along. So I love to see that. I like to see the way that Microsoft is handling a lot of the Xbox stuff that they're doing. Clearly going in the right direction. I wanted to talk about some of this stuff because I thought it was really cool. And I'm sure maybe some of you might agree that it is, because back in the day, think about this, we didn't get those amazing options that we had before. So, again, it's just nice to see. So I want to get into it. Should be a fun video. What's up, everybody? Crap Gamer here with Crap Gamer Reviews, back with yet another video. Thank you for checking it out. I appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel. It means a lot to me personally. It really does. I'm honestly stoked when you guys subscribe and check out the content and things like that. I do daily gaming content, at least one video a day. I try to be, relevant, funny, irreverent, or whatever you want to say, entertaining, whatever it is. Not everybody does daily content. I try to have fun with it. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. So here's something cool. We're getting some cool updates, and I think a lot of people have been asking for this. They're adding an option for uploading and editing custom gamer picks. I think that's really cool. I really like the days back when we used to get a lot of gamer pick choices from Microsoft, and you can buy them or whatever. But, allowing people to kind of update them and do their own, I think that is equally as cool, and it's exciting because, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of unique things. I also think we'll probably see some things that'll get people in trouble, but at the end of the day, I'm not really in control of that. It really just kind of matters to me what's going on in terms of Microsoft being able to give us more options, and I think that's really cool. They released some patch notes for the Insider Update, and this one contains some interesting console changes from Team Xbox. We've got new store notification options, a controller calibration feature, but also some major changes on the way for custom gamer picks. As detailed in the patch notes themselves and elaborated by Xbox engineering lead, the process of adding and editing custom gamer picks is now more consistent, and you can create them from your own screenshots and achievement art. Also, if you want to upload a totally custom picture, the team has lowered the required image resolution to use that feature. So that's pretty cool. This is what they had to say. Hey, Xbox Alpha Insiders. Some little things to try in this build. We've lowered the minimum image size requirements for custom gamer picks. You can now create gamer picks directly from screenshots and achievement art, and you can crop an image before using it as your home background. So as mentioned before, the team has also added a new store option that allows users to enable or disable deal notifications for when games get discounted, alongside an option to recalibrate triggers when users have replaced a controller's circuit board, which seems like a helpful feature considering it focuses on non-Microsoft controller modifications. So yeah, I'm going to link this in the description. You guys can check it out. It allows all the details and things like that with what will be added. I think that's pretty cool. Obviously it's going to result in people probably pushing the boundaries and things, but at the end of the day, that's what people do, and it doesn't mean, the be-all, end-all or anything like that. So, we'll see how that kind of works out. I do think that is, a very interesting aspect to what's going on in gaming right now, and just being able to add things that people have been asking for. Like I said, it's a different day and age because back in the day, we didn't get very cool things like this where we had the option to go out there and hey, change around some things. I always found that to be a little bit weird, but again, I would gladly, I think if they had official stuff, I'm not sure, I would probably buy some of that stuff and use it. I think it's pretty cool when that stuff comes about. But what do you guys think, though? I mean, are you guys going to create some custom stuff? I think it's going to be super interesting, how that's going forward. Also, Another thing which I absolutely think is cool that when Microsoft does this, they're adding 2 new dynamic backgrounds. I love the dynamic themes. These are things that we used to have to pay for, and now we get them for free, which, is always a very, very cool thing in my humble opinion. Just kind of going forward or whatever, I feel like, yeah, it is a very cool thing indeed when this happens. And, the game might not be much, but hey, I think the art looks pretty cool. Microsoft grows its Series X and S dynamic backgrounds once again, with 2 new additions arriving from one of the feature's most prominent contributors, EA. To celebrate the launch of Dragon Age Velguard, EA has added 2 new dynamic backgrounds themed around the BioWare RPG. I'm going to link this. You guys can check it out. Actually, the images look pretty cool. If only the game were cool. Anyway, you guys can check them out and see what you think. I think it looks pretty cool nonetheless. Prior to the launch of Black Ops 6, the team also added dynamic backgrounds for its new Call of Duty game. So if you missed the dynamic background edition, I'm going to put in a link here. You guys can check it out as well. The Dragon Age stuff, it's been out for a little bit now with EA and BioWare celebrating their first major launch in years. And, we'll see how that happens in the future, I think we'll have to see what happens in the future or whatever. But, hey, I still think that Microsoft has some pretty interesting things going on, some decent things going on, and at the end of the day, it really kind of comes down to being able to facilitate what fans are asking for and things like that. So hopefully, that's what we get more of in the future. I'd love to see the constant updates and things like that, and just to see that Microsoft has been active and listening to what the fans have been asking for. I think that is something that is pretty phenomenal, to say the least. And again, just seeing them kind of have a different approach with this stuff, that's honestly what I think is like difference between Microsoft before and Microsoft now, is they really seem to kind of go all out and make sure that they're at least kind of paying attention to the room a little bit. I mean, obviously they still have a ways to go with certain things, but I'm not gonna hate on what's going on. I think that obviously they'll probably have to either adapt or die. It's just one of those things where gamers are all gonna have kind of these ideas and things like that, and it kind of comes down to what Microsoft wants to do themselves. I feel like they have a good chance to go out there and do something specific, something that's pretty cool that we haven't seen in a long time, and that is go out there on the attack. That's what we got to hope for. And that's what we got to see in the future, as far as I'm concerned. I would love to see Microsoft maybe reclaim some of that former glory by announcing, more and more updates, fixing more and more things. That's honestly just how it has to be. Microsoft needs to stay in this stuff. They need to stay in the console competition business for a long, long time. So, I would love to see, like I said, Microsoft just go out there and just do some incredible things, and just they're keeping fans kind of in the know. They're keeping fans kind of in the know on certain things, but listening to the requests and things, which obviously what they're doing here. And like I said, I'm gonna link this stuff so you can check it out. But how do you guys feel about this stuff? Do you guys like the updates, the way that we get updates now and stuff like that? Like I said, I feel like it's much better off the way that we get things right now than how they used to be. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, obviously it's not perfect or anything, but still, a very cool thing to see, and a very cool thing to kind of look at as just a fan of Xbox or whatever. So hopefully they can continue the trend in the right direction. I would love to see that, and love to see Microsoft kind of come out of their shell a little bit and listen to what gamers want to do or whatever. So hopefully that's something that they'll continue doing, and I know a lot of you have your own thoughts and opinions on some of this stuff, and like I said, I love hearing the feedback. Let me know what you guys think of the videos, the channel, and things like that. If it behooves you, please like the video, give me a good thumbing, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Share it out, tell everybody, and again, daily gaming content. Crazy, but I try to do as much as I can, and we'll see what happens. So thank you guys very much for watching. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. I'll catch you next time. Crap Gamer, out.